Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. We've got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And, Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Daniels. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw incompletions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
Inside give now from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Again, makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets targets one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Sees an opening. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Oh, this is great defense here on third down. They're swarming to the football. They knew the RPO was coming, and here they are ready to stop it, forcing a fourth down.
I need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. To throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. For the choice to go for it, doesn't pan out this time. And here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Sticking with the running game. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. QB keeper all the way. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Daniels. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great pass defense always has two elements, the ability to rush the passer passer and the ability to cover down the field. Here they're showing both of these. Quarterback is hit as he throws. The coverage is brilliant. He steps in front, grabs it, and takes it all the way back for 6.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Robinson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's Daniels. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable 3rd down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, but ready now for the 2nd period. And the Noles will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it with room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. Breaks away to the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the first and still going. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a 1st down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game.
It's caught. He's got room. Look out, he's got spit. Well, it's another broken tackle. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
To throw, it's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Running down, just 1 play left here in the half. As the first down is still going, and they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And a man. Catch made. Big play. It's a great throw by the junior QB. Not afraid to air it out. Offense operates in the plus 46 after that huge gain. Looking for some space. It's Davison.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Game makes it second and medium.
Here we go. Ready. 180.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Ready, go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, he's breaking free. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Powering through. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Direct snap. He's got space. Picks up the force, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, but when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught across the middle. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out. He does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Davison. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. 3rd and short here in this playoff game for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Man, they avoided a disaster there. I thought that could have been picked, and they told us all week long that they were going to expect some of those screen routes. We knew that this team was very good in the screen game, and defensively they are aware of that, and they're ready to diagnose this thing early. Great pursuit, great effort. I tell you, this defense, they're not going to be surprised.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The first play of the drive now from the 44. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's a draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and
the kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
it's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Design quarterback run. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. He keeps it on the design run. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Breaks into the... here he goes. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. He hands it off from the gun, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. They come to the line on 3rd down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And they'll give it to the back. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Madden managed that layoff. Came out, Joel didn't look rusty. Was ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I...
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team hasn't had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Got an opening here. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for 1st and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Ducks! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play looking to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Here comes the pressure. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll run it here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now to try here for the extra point. It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. Back to the end zone for 2 points. Somehow, we're back in front. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Hill. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Moore. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here, this semifinal.
How many times do I say it? Tips and overthrows, they end up in the hands of the defense. And then it's Oski, baby. You're heading the other direction. Get some blocks, and they take it all the way back for 6.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And after the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Watch the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he make it to the marker? And he's got the first, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. We got to check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. Running back with the football. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21. They're just looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up is this time.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Remove the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Stewart. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now get the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's running out of time here. Quick completion with the tight end. They finally make the stop for the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's Moore. Coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. surprised the right with a quick throw.
Oh, what a grab!
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. And the pressure's on. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab made by the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. You lean on this guy that you trust.
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball. Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game. And, Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses. But now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust. And it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of
just trucks through the defender. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after makes the lead 8. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Here comes the rush. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Miami. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, there are some times on third down as a quarterback, you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys. And that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Fletcher. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive. Sets him up near midfield at first and 10. On the run, it's Pringle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got space. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
First and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back. And they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside. It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's Hill. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. The 2nd down play now coming up. To the air, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter. And they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
And the Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And that run produces a decent gain. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
This is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense,
he's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.